So anyway, it becomes very thoughtful, very thoughtful. Now, her eyes, I'd leave them just the way they are, okay? That was her first instinct, don't touch the eyes. But what we're going to do, and I'm going to actually show you how to get modeling to come out so that it makes a thing have the illusion of being three-dimensional. And once you achieve that, you're off. It's going to take a long time to do. It's not going to be one layer of lacquer and then you're done, or 2 layers, or 10 layers, or 100 layers. Okay? It has to take many, many layers to get even that, and that's not as done as the old masters would do. But it has to be very subtle and build up and build up. And that's the way the translucence comes in. That's where the magical nature of what art is comes in. When it fascinates you and you enjoy looking at it because you're caressing all the work that's gone into that thing. It takes hard work. Now, if you're not prepared to work hard on it, then, okay, you know, you shouldn't be here. Because this is the way it's got to be. Now, that means putting in the hours, and you have lives of your own, and I understand that and all that. I don't expect you to all go Vincent van Gogh on me, but be prepared to put the time into the thing if you really want to have something. And you have all year to do it. You know, we're gonna run this thing for a year, I don't know. That's it. Or up to a year, a season, I don't know, something like that. And at the end of that, you're gonna have something that you're gonna be proud of, that you're gonna treasure, that you're gonna love, beyond anything you thought you could love the inanimate object. Simply because of the dedication you gave it. And because it was original with you, and that's what the power of all of you is. There's a great originality in you all. Now, Deanna, could you give me a view, and we'll go through everybody here? You want to start off?
Sure,
You
sure,
choose
sure,
the people.
sure.
Deanna's also going to give a demonstration on how to do the lacquer stage, which is vital. You all have to learn how to do this, and she'll show you exactly how to do it, okay? All right, who's next? Siobhan?
No, this one's next
Okay,
here.
what a
so-
surprise, Siobhan, huh? What a surprise. I was amazed when I saw that, Siobhan. You have, you were always, I thought you always, when you were a kid, and I mean a kid, you were a teenager.
I know it's coming.
No. What, you mean when you posed for me?
No, erasing until I left holes. in the
Oh,
paper.
yes, she was always a little compulsive, obsessive. But she had the look in the eyes. I see she's closed the eye, you know? She has to tease you, doesn't she?
The horse's eye is open.
The horse's eye is
Hey,
open,
the horse's eye counts.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, that is a wonderful horse. That is what a horse should look like. Your horse. Nobody else's horse. It's not Picasso's horse. It's not Van Dyke's horse. It's not anybody else's horse but yours. And that is great. Okay, here's a test. Here's something straight from the Art Students League, okay? You mind holding this stuff for me? Where are the brushes and things? All
Oh,
right.
yeah.
This is a wonderful, it's like a trick. I suggest you all practice it, however. When you're looking at your piece, and you have to realize this too. You can just put, here, give it to my assistant here.
Do you want me to shift this over? You're gonna...
No. Yeah, okay, I'm done with, you got it, Patty, right? You know what I'm getting.
You don't want me, you have to look.
Yeah, no.
No,
No,
I-
I'm not
I'm
done
sure.
with you because I want to talk to you about textures
Yeah.
and how you can do a fractage.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna love it.
Great.
It really suits your experimental nature.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about Patty that I think is his biggest strength is he really likes to push paint around. This guy has got it in his blood, your ancestry. Your Shays were great kings, your Sullivans were greater kings. I mean, you guys have got something going there in culture.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they weren't rough old mafiosos. They were cultured men who wore gems and jewels.
So were the O'Neills. We're all kings here.
I've discussed all that. That was, you must have missed out on that because you're all South Irish, even you. You're a Lennon. from Galway, you think, but you're really from the coves of West Cork. The Corkuli were your tribe of the land. And you are Johnstone, if I'm not mistaken.
So I'm actually from.
Who just, huh?
I had thought that I had come from Scotland. Then.
Well, I did. Scotland and Ireland are the same place,
I know.
okay? One is called Great Scotia, and the other is called Scotia Minor. Now, unfortunately, you come from the colony. But still, it's a Gaelic place. And the Johnstones are as Irish as Paddy's Pig. You want to know. So now you know, and that's interesting. But besides that, which was the most interesting thing, was when I discovered that she was a Johnstone. Because one of my, well, probably the best friend I had when I was in grammar school, was you think, yeah, was a fellow named Robert Johnstone. So that was interesting. See, we make all these allusions to coincidences because there's no such thing as a coincidence, right? So you, dear girl, you have the same Latin motto, the very same words as the O'Donoghue Moor have. The very same words. You know what they are? In Latin? I'll give them to you. You're never going to figure it out.
Yeah.
Non quam is your brain working. You know?
She had me prepared, she had it in English.
Yeah.
Non quam,
Yeah.
which means everybody?
No.
Very good.
Never.
Non quam, it's only 3 words. Non,
Okay.
kinda. Yeah,
Yeah, sure. yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. You would easily see it as a negative, but to say without is brilliant, actually. Paratus.
What you said originally in English.
Yeah.
Did you say it? Prepared?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the motto of Ulysses. That was his motto. King of Ithaca. Only Homer translates it in a different, using different words, but it's the same concept. The O'Donoghue Moor and the Johnstones say never not ready, or never not prepared. Homer gave Ulysses' motto as prince, he was a prince, never unready, which is the same thing. Always willing, that's another of our sobriquets, is always willing. And because we are the sacral priest kings of the whole Gaelic nation, I have to confess finally, and without a blush, we have a role to play, and that role was always to be the protector of the tribe. Our tribe's in trouble, our tribe of tinkers and itinerants. Because for the most part, the O'Sheas, the McCarthys, the O'Donohues, we're all on the road, most of us, a lot of us. And look at the way they're treated. Look at the way the itinerants, as so-called by the population in this country, has treated the true noble clans. Because those are the broken clans. Those are the clans who were once under a prince and thrived and prospered and had all kinds of echelons of chieftainries within, captains of this and captains of that. It was a tremendously stratified society, each with a responsibility, each with a role, even to the point of being a chief of one cow. Huh? A chief of one cow. If you had that one cow, you were a chief too. So that was the political philosophy of your tribe. All of you are Owenox. All of you are Owenox, which were the warrior tribes of Munster. They're not made a lot of these days because everything shifted to the north. When you think of High King Nile of the 9 hostages, there's nothing but a pirate, I mean, for Christ's sake. Not royal at all. And historians, Scottish historian, an eminent, you should look him up sometime, which he has a lot to say about the Johnstones, named Sir Moncrief of that ilk. He's a chieftain, a hereditary chieftain of the Moncriefs, who are different. They're not Gaelic at all. They're British. They're Britons. But I digress
Just a little bit.
a little bit. Where the hell was I?
I'm not sure.